Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video. We're looking at the ECMWF extended model for today's second video. So we're going to go 6 weeks ahead, next 42 days with the ECM extended. It's going to take us into the second half of October. Can you believe that? And I shall get on with it for you in a second. Just say that the first video release was our 7 AM forecast. We've got GMA Friday and a 10 to 14 day coming up for you later on today as well. So it's a busy old day. Guys, I'll be live streaming tonight after 10 PM. So giddy gav, we'll see you then. Right, okay, I'm so sorry, buddy. Right, okay, so let's crack on then. Going to start off with the week 1 mean sea level pressure anomaly, which is going to be taking us from the 13th to when? It's from 13th to the 20th of September. By the way, focus on the UK and Ireland for this one specifically. We do the wider European outlook with the EC extended on a Tuesday. So I have an area of high pressure over Scandinavia with low pressure in off the Atlantic into western parts of Europe. It was quite unsettled, but probably pretty warm, bringing in a wind from a southerly to southeasterly direction. The week 1 500 millibar height, only from a North Pole view down, again shows below average heights, low pressure in the Atlantic with above average heights towards Scandinavia. Winds are in from a southerly southeasterly direction between the high pressure and between the low pressure too. So temperature anomalies for week 1 from the 13th to the 20th of September, coming out warmer than average for the UK and for Ireland. And the precipitation anomaly for week 1 from 13th to 20th of September, a little bit drier than average for northern Scotland, a little bit wetter than average for southern parts of England and for Ireland too. Week 2 will take us from the 20th of September to the 27th. This is how we're looking. Again, we have low pressure to our west in terms of a mean sea level pressure anomaly with high pressure to our east and northeast. So between those two, probably bringing up wind from a southerly direction. It should still be quite warm, but with the low pressure to the west, there could be some rain. The 500 millibar height anomaly looks like that. So actually a little bit more towards a higher pressure in this week 2 period to our east with the lower pressure to our west. It looks like, again, we're drawing up wind from a southerly direction, so probably a little bit drier actually, and still you would have thought quite warm. The temperature anomaly for week 2 is coming out warmer than average for the UK and for Ireland. And the precipitation anomaly looks like that. So it is very wet just to our west. We're near normal for precipitation in that week from the 20th, 27th of September. Week 3 will take us from the 27th of September to the 4th of October. Signs of a little bit of high pressure building close to the UK and to Ireland as well. The week 3 500 millibar height anomaly shows above average heights across northern and western Europe. Definitely a settling down trend. The week 3 temperature anomaly is coming out warmer than average as we go into the beginning of October. And the week 3 precipitation anomaly is losing the signal, but if anything, possibly looks a little bit on the drier side. Week 4 will be the 4th to the 11th of October. Ever weakening signals, but some higher pressure to our south, probably bringing in a little bit more of a westerly flow with that, therefore. The 500 millibar height anomaly still looks quite anticyclonic just to our south. Again, in come those westerly winds, but southern areas probably getting the driest of the weather. The temperature anomaly is still average to slightly above average for the UK and Ireland for the 4th to the 11th of October. And the precipitation anomaly looks a little bit wetter than average to our north, a little bit drier than average to our south. That looks slightly more westerly, I think, that particular week. Week 5 will be the 11th to the 18th of October, and we have higher pressure again to our south, but also to our west and southwest to some degree. We could start to line the jet stream up a little bit more northwest to southeast perhaps. Let's have a look at the 500 millibar height anomaly. So higher pressure seems to be pulling out into the middle of the Atlantic. Lower pressure around Greenland and Iceland, probably just reverting to more of a westerly type flow, if anything. And the week 5 temperature anomaly is average to slightly above average once again. But week 5 precipitation anomaly, no particular signal, nothing there that you can draw any conclusions to. And then finally we've got week 6, which is the 18th to 25th of October. That's how it looks. So again, a lot of high pressure influences in much of Europe. This time the high pressure tend to be more towards our east and southeast. The week 6 500 millibar height anomaly, again just showing lots of higher pressure really across many parts of Europe, above average heights. That looks pretty warm, bringing up wind from a southerly southwest direction. It could be quite a warm October following on from a warm September. The temperature anomaly is lifting up. That looks very warm for most parts of Western Europe. And the week 6 precipitation anomaly, no particular signal, but you would have expected a relatively dry sort of signal, I would have thought, through western parts of Europe. Right, so warm, really, from beginning to end with this. So it looks like the warm autumn of 2021 goes on. We did predict it with the GavsWeatherVids autumn forecast. We said there will likely be, above average temperatures, particularly through September and October, and also quite dry as well. I meant a bit of a flip to something. Wasn't sure what it would be, but a bit of a flip, probably to wetter weather in November. So at the moment, it's all on course for the GavsWeatherVids autumn forecast. But of course, it only takes 1 week to throw things into disarray. We'll see what Jeremy Friday has to say as our third video. That'll be coming up in an hour or two's time. And we've got a 10 to 14 day. It's going to include all regular features as well. So keep checking back for all of the updates. But for the EC Extended for this week, that's all for now. And thanks for watching.